Welcome to BBQWeb.com. Today we're going to do an old-time Texas chili on the grill. Man, it looks good. Alright. It's real easy to do. Just need a few ingredients here. So we're going to start by doing up a couple pounds of ground chuck here. Do it in the old black iron pan here. Then we want to cut up a couple onions and a few cloves of garlic. So I won't show you how to do that. You know all about that. You just cut pretty good sized chunks. Alright. Let's throw them right in there with the ground chuck. Man, it's starting to smell good already. Yeah, alright. Now there's a lot of folklore that goes around with authentic Texas chili. In fact, there's as many Texas chili recipes as there's Texans. That's alright here. We're gonna show you a real old-time Texas chili here, and this is the way they've been doing it for since the mid-1800s, more or less. Alright, so we got this burger, and we got those onions and garlic done. Now, you don't want to overcook those onions and garlic. You just basically want to soften them up a little bit. Now, this is optional, but this is some Texas brisket, and we're gonna come up, cut it up, and throw it in the old pot there. Now, if you don't have any brisket handy, then you can just use another pound of ground chuck. Now, Texas chili was often probably called a peasant stew. It came out of Mexico in early 1800s, and it was often served at cantinas in Mexico in order to lure in the travelers and turistas. And many times it was free and served right along with the liquor. It was often made with leftover meats from the meal. And of course, it was a meat based with some heat and had some chili. Now, here I got some homemade barbecue sauce. I'm putting about 2 cups in. Now, if you don't have barbecue sauce or homemade barbecue sauce, you can throw in some tomato sauce. It's up to you. Again, authentic Texas chili is what you make it. It's basically a chili without beans. It's all meat. Man, look at that. Now we need to add some moisture, and here throwing in some beer. You can just add water if you want, but that's up to you. Now we got to add some heat, and we got some cayenne pepper here, and throwing in about a tablespoon. It depends how much heat you already got in your homemade sauce. You decide how hot you want it. And here I've got about a tablespoon of chili powder. And of course you want about maybe a half a tablespoon ground cumin. And then for some color and a little earthy taste, we have about maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of paprika. Again, you adjust these quantities the way you like it and get it down. But this is a good recipe to start with. All right, let's stir this up. Man, you smell that? It smells good. Now, this is one thing that range cooks didn't have, is probably brown sugar, but throw about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar because I wanted to sweeten it. Now here's the magic of a good authentic chili, and it's jalapeno peppers. I've got 3 big old jalapenos here, and these aren't the fresh ones, these are the pickled ones. I like to use the pickled ones for the chili. It's up to you. You can use fresh, but I like the heat and flavor that these pickled chili peppers will give you. And I like to throw the seeds in. And again, that's up to you. Hey, it looks almost ready to eat now. It's not quite done here. Now we've got an indirect fire going there, and the charcoal on one side. This gives us a lot of control on how much heat we want in there. And I just threw in some chunk of hickory. So we want to produce some smoke, so that chili takes on a little smoky flavor. Right. All right. About 45 minutes, maybe an hour's gone by. It's been a slow simmer. And this Texas chili is ready to eat. Man, look at that. Man, it looks good. You getting hungry or what? All right. Now this is where I add a little salt. Again, it depends how much salt was in your homemade barbecue sauce. So I'm just adding a little bit more salt. Get it just the way I like it. All right, let's serve it up. Man, nothing like Texas chili. Might want to, then you serve it with some corn chips. And if you like beans, you want to serve your beans on the side. That's the way good Texas chili is served at the table. And now here's something that's not authentic Texas chili, and I like to add a little bit of jack cheese on there. It's all shredded up. That's up to you. And some corn chips on the side. Man, Texas chili don't get any better than that. In fact, try a little bit of this right now. Just excuse me. Yeah, so if you're looking for some Texas chili for your next barbecue, check out thebarbecueweb.com.